Welcome everyone. We are back to our third stream. I have sure that yesterday we didn't have an stream that everything goes wrong and we took 50, 50 minutes to trying to compile the project and we couldn't compile it and I decided to delete the void of the stream, the void of the stream. I have sure that it didn't occur. So I need to show here the changes that we got from that I did. A minute here, okay, and at the repository that you can get at the description here. Oh, and I got rate limit just to see my commit histories. Great, I need to see again. Just a minute. Oh, I don't have a passkey here. I think we can continue with Google. I I can't pass without to use the two-step authentication. 85, 80, great. So we can see here at the commits that I made that build fix. It changed a lot of things at the project, but I will just explain what happened here. So the Mason wrap package of the SDL image was outdated and didn't had um, some the some file. Let me check the name of the file. But it didn't have the file that implemented the image load mm, function. So I used the AI to create a patch for that, and based on the pull requests that are made to the Mason rep, but the pull request had some issues, so I required the AI to create our own patch here. So we can get the patch from the GitHub history. It had some changes, a lot of things happening, but now it's working, and it's that what we need. And we had it updated. The image SDL3 image now was updated from the 3.2.4 to the 3.4.2. So that is done, and I also committed made a commit for the code of the second stream, and I already saw one thing. Here I just want to go to Mason build, and we'll be not using the C++20, and it will be the C++23, right? So let's on stage here and make a char update C++ version to 23. Great. Now let's go to the goal of this stream. So that will be some things. The first, I want to make some refactor for our logger system. So our src logger here, I want to make some refactor, and to do that I want the spd logger, and I think it's that version that will be we are using. I want to check here, create sdd out object. It's here what I want to see. I want to know how is to set the logger to be in a file, that type of things. So spdlog get um, so we need to do that, and I think with that logger we do something like that. It's the out color, the color, and here we set the basic logger empty. So I will create here some chains. First, let's create a class logger, and we need a constructor and a destructor. We also need, and thinking better, I will make that header file to be to have the also the implementation .hpp. Great. Let's delete that buffer. So let's make the implementation here. Here it's public, and here we get some private data. And basic log file example. Okay. Okay. For that, we will be doing at the constructor. I will need the type in the destructor. Stopwatch log binary, which syncs, register several loggers. Default. Yeah, it was what I was, that's how I was thinking. The log levels from the variable argv. No. Info, my logger, trace. Okay. So we need to create the logger. And I need to know which type it returns. So it's fpd log, and for example, std out color, std out, it returns a shared pointer logger. Okay. So I need here an std shared pointer spd log logger, and that will be the core logger. And we need another that will be, so the game logger, the core and the game. Yeah. So here we also need a way remove that. I think it's already included. Okay. I also need a way, I don't know if C++, oops, C++ enum with data. I would like to do something like Rust, that we have an enum type, for example, it can be std out, that wouldn't have anything, and a type named, for example, file, that will have an std string inside for the file path. I don't know if I will get what I want. Oops, plus Rust enum like Rust. Yeah, it's that what I want. In Stack Overflow, and we got flash banged. Let's enable here. Way better. And it's what std variant. Okay. Std variant. Also a flash banged website. Oops. And let's enable here. And we need is a class template. Grant is a type safe union. Here, examples. It can be an int or a float. So std get int. Okay. The W's previous lines, get double, v error, no double. Okay. We have to make it not try cat. Okay, so we need let me think. Interesting. Yeah, I will be using that idea. We'll be creating two structs here. Struct std out. It's std out, standard output. I think that's correct. And another struct named Um, hmm. That struct can be named as file, and it will have an std string file path. And we can, I think, declare the struct here inside. Oh, no. Yeah, we can declare the struct inside the class, the logger class. So here we can also, no, no, yeah, okay. And we also can have our std variant with maybe using, don't know if it's possible. It can be an std out and a file. Cannot refer to a template. Hmm. Here it works. No. But why it doesn't works? Using declaration cannot. Hmm. Oh, okay. Mm, I just need to do here, and it will be named destination. Okay. With that, we can, if the way to work with that is with only the try cat, or maybe std visit, and can be the way here. They let the std visit, yeah. No, not what. Let's see here, std swap utilities library std visit variant. Let's just cert. Oh, here. Okay, it's visitor vis scalable declare thread has examples. Okay, I have that over. Visitor. Okay, if I visit that to call these commands, return value is an invocation. Nothing if error is possible. Okay. scalable and called within combination types of variants. Hmm. So if I understand it correctly, I think that when we let that visitor, oh, okay, var1, var_t, oh, yeah, now I understand it. Okay, let's make it const auto overloads. Oh, const auto visitor equal overloads. It's overloads. Yeah. Oh, overloads was defined helper type for visitor. How did they use it? Yeah, unfortunately, they also used that overload helper type. So let's copy and paste that. So now that we have that overload, we would want, we will need some lambda functions here. We need two lambdas. It's, yeah, we need two lambdas. The first lambda, okay, we need the stdout type. Let's name it out. stdout. And here we name file. Let's call it test. And it will also be a test. Okay. Now that I'm thinking, we can have two destinations. Maybe. It will be in. I'm thinking if we add two destinations or just one destination. For example, using destination, and that will be here. We come here, paste, and yeah, it didn't. I don't know very well how to use that using keyword. Oh, I was missing the equal, but requires a code. No, it's working. So we need here a destination that will be the core destination, and we also need another destination that will be the game destination. And here we need that visitor that will have, I don't remember how to return a data in a lambda. Let's see. Let's build here and see which errors we get. And I want to return here to the SPD log. I also have to name. Hmm. And I'm thinking a lot about that because have a lot of ways to do that. We can use like that in a try catch. No, not in a try that in a try catch like here. But I'm thinking hmm, let's make that. Here we will be returning. Let's check first the what the this method of the spd log expects for us. Stdout logger empty. Yeah, we need the logger name. We need the logger name. Hmm. Oh, wait, it's I don't know because the visitor will be passed. So I think I will be using the ugly try try cat. I don't know also if I can have. I need a catch, but it will be an empty catch. And which catch the it need to have some way to know with data. It turns oh here. That's what I need. Okay, we can do that. So we need to know if for destination dot index, if it is equal to 0, if it equals to 0, we need to make this for receiving the spd log stdout logger empty with the name for. Else we do that. This core is equal. Oh, the name core. Yeah, it's equal with the name core to spd log, and here spd log basic logger empty, basic logger empty. The logger name will be core, and here at the file name will be the core destination dot. Why I don't have the. Oh, okay, I need the std, use the std get. So std scope operator get using core destination. The type here will be file, and I need the file path. I will do the same now for the game. So game destination, if game destination equals 0, game else, here game, let's change here to game, and here is game destination. And thinking better, we can make, no, we can make it a ternary operator. For example, this core is equal to that. If it's true, we'll take that, and if it's false, the code will be that. I think this way of writing will be more concise. Oh no. Yanko here, paste, yes, no. And here, great. We need, since it's a shared pointer, I will use the default destructor here. Okay. And I think, hmm, with that we initialize the logger. Verifies periodic flush, log banner, log with multiple syncs, register several loggers. Mhm. User defined types, user defined. Create example log levels from the variable argv. Replace the default logger. Let's check here the wiki. Creating a logger. And okay. Yeah, it's that what I'm doing. Manage create loggers is cross-site thread, create loggers. Manage create the loggers, do consult directly. Do not change histories. Okay, create a rotation log and create a synchronous log and creating logger manually. Creating loggers with multiple syncs. The same output file. Okay, I think, yeah, we need to do. Okay, let me think in here. I'm thinking because of this. Maybe I will wrap everything here to a simple method like info, but I can't expand here. For example, to do like that void info, but works. I don't know if it works, but for custom formatting, loggers register, weaken default logger, integrate language binds, make file on. But thinking now, we don't need that because with the get, I will also do some changes here. First of all, let's remove that not debug definition. And the you have log here. Let's just make here the game log. So as spd log scope operator get game, and I think I send it to the, yeah. If loggers came from the global registry, yeah, I can get it from the global registry. So every logger here, oops, I will be doing that. Okay. And now I will define another here that will be log underline log line core. I will be adding that underline core here. Great. And here we'll be making it a core. Okay, making some explanation. That logger here. Oh, I forgot to make it big. Okay, at the stream it's way better. That loggers that doesn't have the core in the definition are the loggers that will be used by games, our engine games, and here will be the loggers used to our normal, our game engine or things. I just want to know, and synchronous various log filtering. Later we see what we need, what we will be doing to that. But now I have to go to my thing, I think engine.cpp. First we change that to logger.hpp, and here we will be using login underline core. And why? SPD log critical is not a member of class. Hmm. Let's see if first let's just follow that pattern. SPD logger critical. Oh, here. Now is not a member of class element type. Log core critical. Critical. So it doesn't have the critical level. Why? Let's try to build it to see. Okay, SPD log critical is not a class member. Oh, I made a mistake here. I need, it can have this. Okay, I think now it will be working. Yeah, no errors. And here we'll be using core. Let's search by log underline. We just use it 2 times here. And at the asset manager asset store have used it. No. Great. And let's just build. Okay, and let's build and run. Working normally. Let's make our commit. And it will be, oh, now thinking, I forgot to initialize the logger, and it had some things saying about that here, creating logger. Hmm. So it has some issues. Okay, I have another idea. Here, let's make that field an static field. Static. And here, it's not. It's from logger core. And here also from logger game. Okay, and now we can have here two static three static functions that return methods that return an std shared pointer. Named here will be get for logger, and another, oh, it will be almost the same thing. So we need to return the logger core. Mm, okay. And now let's come here, get game logger, and here we just return game. Okay. So we can change here to logger and set it as get core logger. And I know it might be some pattern matching, but I don't. Oh, I forgot to recopy here. I have to practice more my in motion skills. And here we had in a little change, get game logger. Oh, forgot again. Here, 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 here. Okay, let's just use the brun again, and we got an error. We got an undefined reference. Oh, wrong. Logger underline core. And yeah, I maybe it's that what because we didn't initialize it our logger. So here let's make an std unique pointer logger logger, and after we start, no, in reality, before we start our asset store, this logger is equal as std make unique logger. Oh, this logger is equal std make unique. Type logger. And what's the issue? No matching constructor. Yeah. And for now, I will be using the logger and stdout for both of them. Hmm, I don't know how can I use the std make unique in that situation is make unique. Okay, it really forwards the arguments. So maybe I have to do that and something like that. New logger. And examples, yeah, it's what I need. It was why it isn't std make unique. Why? I think I need some default behavior. So I was at right buffer. The default behavior here will be std out, and here will be std out. Oh, and yeah, I have to do this. Let's see if now compilation terminated abnormally. Now, at least we had more issues. Define a reference to logger core, logger game. Why we are getting an undefined reference? Here isn't static. Maybe here is just better that way. It has some issues, but as say that it was say like I say that the wiki, but for now let's just use like that. And okay, and expected that to work now. No. I also changed it here. No. And that's the call. this. Oh, I also had to delete that. Oh no, I'm wrong. I have to make that to a normal. Okay, it's working. So let's stage our every change. Beat logger and move separate game logger from core. Okay. And how much time in stream we have? Six 56 minutes. We can do our next step. Just test here. Just test. Yeah, my audio is working. And okay, now we need to make it be the engine to be not an executable but dynamic linked. So I need to check how can I do it. Let's see if library executable, but how can I? No, it's not here. It's a absolute beginner guide. Reference manual. Here. Shared library. I think it's that right. What is that what I want? Yeah. So I want to make something like let's that main file will be our entry point, and that will be compiled into another thing. Now thinking more about it, maybe yeah, I have some refactors to do. But and yeah, I also need to know 'cause I don't know how can I export something for and share it external libraries. Maybe no, it's C++ export and export functions using as a dynamically linked lib. Maybe here it's type that you're describing the plugin model where users can provide their own compiled execute. Okay, and means customers the application will be invoking great load Christmas DLL. For Windows, so it's platform and yeah, it's platform specific code. So I have to do some I will have to do some changes. First, the executable is here, and also I will need a shared library name will also be the project name, and it will have everything except the main.cpp. And our main.cpp, I was, and where I can find import executable here. And sources and generated list. But I also want to know how can I here link dependencies. Makes the linker for the stage specific. Oh, link dependencies here. Strings, files, or custom string to link dependencies and search symbols. File that. And maybe here at the shared library, that method return a lib. And here I can link file, custom target, custom identifier. Oh, here, link with. Okay, so here we need to make link with, and here, oh, okay, I had some issues here. Here we'll be naming that engine underline lib. Here I need to change that spd log dep and engine underline lib. For now, let's go here and just comment everything and test another variable spd log dep Oh, I think we have to run the command mason setup dash dash reconfigure. Reconfigure build. Why I can't change the name here? Worried, but okay. Let's build the project. Add some warnings and lib engine linked. So let's check here at build. Probably will be find something like libengine.so. Yeah. Okay. It's linked. So let's beat turn make the engine shared lib. A shared lib. Okay. Now we have the issue to load that. And C++ cross-platform shared lib. What you need? Dilib. I think is that what you need. Library dynamic linked. Okay. See make fetch. Dilib library lib. Okay. From full path. Be loaded dynamically or from the full path. The dilib class can name decoration get function symbols. That's something that I'm thinking here. I never used a lot of time at the reference of link with. Negócio sustentar. In this case, we assume the mirror at I'm thinking that how that works here. For example, if that's linked with which name I defined engine. Let me see here again. Dynamic dilib. relative path or full path. I have to use the path. The name requires that the file name decoration you can use as default address for decorations to library name. Get function or variable. Gather library symbols. Runs the dynamic linked handle. lib okay exceptions. But I already made the building tool to link it. So maybe I can use already. I don't know that part. For example, if I try to include something, I have engine.p. And engine.p. Oh, hmm. Let's see what a library returned by library, shared library, first methods. C++, library, linking. For instance, libc, my binary, and everything links to the binary. The library should appear early in the list, so its functions. How I have defined library, okay, override options, dependencies include directors, implicit include directors, version, link with, emlua bin, okay, dependencies. Oh, okay, that's the library. libc means so export dynamic, get options, enable plugins, include directory, or if I run LD, MLU, and inspect linkage rates, no mention. Let me check also that. LRD. Oh, I think I don't have the LLD. Oh, sorry. RDD and build engine. And yeah, it doesn't appear to be linked here. As per comments, you can first your functions being equivalent. Maze hybrid static linker to consider the library needed. It really isn't. The linker will then accept definition. Oh, it's because I isn't using. That Hmm. Shared with here with beginner library. The project shared library my lib. Link static library shared library. Okay, I have a static library from project A. Let's call it database. So I want to compile shared library in my project. I want to compile this and unit. How can I do it? Shared library project B dependencies a dep dependencies. Okay. Shared library sources and you have existing precompiled library dependencies. I made it in a right way. C++ use linked shared library. So one thing that oops, one thing that I saw here that in Mason build, I will be engine underline lib underline depths. I will want it's that what I need to do. I want set the dependence to add it also to the executable. Here I think I can find lib link args, okay, main lib lua, this is a library, service dep. No, okay, wait a minute. Lib lua links with declare dependency. Here I say link with. Okay. So declare dependency, and here I will set dependencies as an empty array, and link underline with, and I will be putting here inside the engine underline lib. And as I understand it, I think now, so I can change that and dependencies and use just that. Yeah. Okay. Here, let's see another flashbang. Okay, let's see that this article service, finding the main detection service, comment percent, consumption, share it. Okay, he's compiling. It's a trash article. Rising. Compile, link, and run. Okay. Who? Huh. So I have to create like an header file. Okay. Hmm. Now I understand. I'm understanding something about cube. Okay, we have square and .h and square.cpp. Cube.h and cube.cpp. And at the main, we use the .h and compile linking then. Okay. So for we can just use how it was. Fatal error, no such file or directory. Why? Here. So maybe the issue is here. Maybe I have to declare here. And it linked with a lot of things. Lib engine is one of them. So, okay. Now I'm understanding here. Hmm. So if it's that, I think a better way to do that will be change here to will return the link underline with engine lib, and that engine lib dependency I will move to here, and that will be removing here and make dependencies be the engine underline lib underline dep. Let's check if it also works. Yeah, it works. And just check if we can build and run. Okay. Now we are dynamically linking our engine. Let's just see. Yeah, we are dynamically linking our engine. SRC main, no, lib engine here. We're dynamically linking the lib engine to the engine itself, or in that case, the game executable. The only error occurred here. Why we got it? Error. I don't know, but we are missing. No, the logger is an HPP. I think it's that. So we are linking. It's the code is running normally, so I'm not thinking much about. Oh, it's just issue. Error is normal. So it's working now, and we are linking correctly. The next steps um, will be we creating the interface for the game that will be linked here. It will be making some big changes at the project structure. Let's start here. I think I don't mm, navigation, open nodes, search file is undefined. I think control it's control something to create a new file. I think yeah. Follows prefers read only. Okay, let's do it in another way. Mkdir dot slash. Okay, we are inside the Mason folder. So src, and here we will creating a folder named core, or in our case core. Oh, it's just src will create core, and the engine.8. Let me think something. That engine.8 will be changing its name to core.8. So we are not having the engine anymore. It will be wrong. Rename to core. Here everything changed to core. Oh, but before we do that, let's make our commit. So stage here, though it will be uncharted, fully functional, dynamically linked lib engine. Okay. And now I need to move. Oh, move I can do by here. So let's move engine to core/core.h. Yes. Here I will be also moving to core/core.cpp. Yes. Oh, also maybe we can start naming everything as core, for example here, core.hpp. Oh, in reality, I'll be thinking about it. Here, we'll be moving that logger dot also be moving the logger.hpp to the logger to core slash logger.hpp. And the main function, the main file here, I will change it to entry point dot h, no, dot cpp. Sorry, yeah. Yeah. Also want to see, yeah, I'm following the convention. And here I will be taking that by not src, but from core slash core.h. Here I'm changing to core. Okay, it can be engine run. Great. And but some I have sure that some places will be having issues. For example, here at the asset manager, let's move it to slash core slash asset manager. Okay, everything moved. And we need the asset store. Oh, it's not indexed. Okay, core here at the CPP. Okay, we need to change it to core.h. We can't find the logger.hpp at our core.h. Let's just remove here. Included file. Let's see if it builds. No. Okay, we have an issue with the Mason build. First, we changed that to entry point. Also here, now it's on core slash core. And here is at core slash asset manager asset store. And compilation finished. So everything is working now. I think that if I restart, yeah. So we made a big refactor here. And thinking about it, next stream, how much time that stream is taken? Yeah, it's set time to finish the stream. Next stream, I will be creating the interface, probably an engine.h that make possible to others for games that is building with the engine using the C++ or any other language that can communicate with the C++ API. I'll be creating that header. So for now, we just need to and it will be a refactor. It's everything refactor, changed engine to core and move it to subgear. Yes. And okay, that is it for today, everyone, and goodbye.